There we go. Is it fixed? Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay. Wait. So you guys couldn't hear me ever? Is this a fact? You guys just saw me play a game? No, no, I have been. That's so awkward. Dudes, I had no idea. You know what's funny? I I explained the entirety of the rules of the game. I was going insane. I explained the entirety of how Tainted Grail Conquest works while I was muted. So anyway, because I was explaining it for Phantom, that's why I was just sitting there. But oh well, I will re-explain this time in a more efficient manner. Yeah, do that again. Yeah, 100%. All right. Well, yeah. So I know you said, well, yeah, because I was asking you questions, Phantom, a few times. It was like, man, this is awkward. We're good. Okay. Well, I'll do the next fight maybe without him, but he'll be our. I'll do one fight quickly, and then I'll go from there. Man. Well, thanks for the people who stuck around anyway. But yeah. The humor is great. I really can't wait to meet the new character. I'm very stoked for that. Very, very stoked. Also, I did play a little bit on my own time. It is a lot of fun. This is fine. Oh, great. Okay. So, Phantom, here we go. The rundown. Man, that is such a shame that you didn't hear me at all. So, no problem, Phantom. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm right there. Okay, cool. Well, I did do a few fights. Um, I did a few fights. I don't think I leveled up though, but I did head back to the previous region. I like looted some stuff I missed, so I got like 3 new Pictos or whatever they're called. But anyways, so Phantom. Here's the rundown. In Tainted Grail, well, so first of all, Phantom, do you know about Tainted Grail? Like, like I'm assuming you know some stuff of Tainted Grail because you came to the channel, but like you know that like the RPG game and that kind of stuff. Also, I suppose I could go through one more round. I'm not gonna do that. Alright. We'll do some big hits here. Can't quite kill him. Alright. Man, and now I'm just constantly worried that nobody can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna take the returning shot. It's not bad. It does work well with this character. No, nothing. Like I said, my friend told me to sub, and I saw you were live, so I came. I know about the weirdness and like the Arthur and the Red Death, but like that's really it. Yeah, no problem. You'll scream next episode. Thank you. Oh no problem, Vader. Just wanted to be sure. Okay, so I shouldn't explain it here when I'm picking my passive. How that was a really good passive, by the way. Okay, so I will start explaining from here. So I won't go over the lore or whatever, but basically, if you've ever played Slay the Spire or if you know about it, it's a similar type of game where you're going to get a deck of cards that's for your character, and you're going to be able to play them in a turn-based combat where you're going to be fighting these various monsters from Tainted Grail. So that's pretty much what it is. So there are 9 different characters. They all act uniquely. They all have a unique passive ability that essentially gives them some kind of a boost tactically. and they all have a different style. The one I've taken is the Zealot. And the reason why I took the Zealot is because he's the easiest one to reach top 10 with. So that's why I took this guy. I'm trying to get to that point. At the moment, can I see the leaderboard? No, I can't. I need to complete 47 fights in order to tie for 10th. That's the goal. I don't know if I'm going to hit it, but I'm going to at least do my best. So at the very beginning, you draw your 6 cards. It's going to be a mixture of 3 things. Luckily, 4 things actually. We drew 3 of the 4. So first of all, for this type of character, thank you, Phantom. I know there's a chance. I got to 25th. That was my closest. I'm 25th place at the moment. It's possible. But yeah, so there's 3 types of cards. There are arrows that are just like basic attacks, dealing damage to the enemies. There are these maneuvers. For this guy, currently we mainly just have feints and unbreakable feints. So this will just give us some block in order to avoid some damage. That's essentially how it works. It gives us, well, it's called barrier, to avoid some damage. That's basically what it does. And then there's also quivers that if I consume an energy, as well as some ultimate charges, I'm able to play. And it'll essentially do something. It typically lets me draw arrows. This one lets me draw 2. So that's the basics of how the cards work. This guy's unique passive as the Zealot, if I can find it, yes, is Ruthless Draws. So every time I play a maneuver or a quiver, I gain plus 50% damage to the next hit. So I'll show you that. So if I play this Unbreakable Feint, my damage output is now at 150%, so now I'm dealing more damage. I'm going to play 2 of these, just for the extra damage output. And yeah, then I'm just going to be doing some attacking. By the way, this is their armor. If they have high armor, that means that they take less damage. If they have low armor, that means that they take more damage. So that's how that works. Same thing with base damage. It's very simple. Currently, they're dealing 100% of what they can deal. It gives you their base. And yeah, so if their damage percentage is lower, they deal less. If it's higher, they deal more. And then sometimes they have immunities. Like this guy's immune to stun. I can't stun him. So that is pretty much the basics. The way that he works is after he discards cards, typically at the end of the round, he will gain ultimate charges. And the ultimate charges can be used to gain one of these shots. And they're all like very good shots in different ways. So once I consume the ultimates, I'll get a good shot and it'll just help me. That's essentially the way that he works. And I guess one more thing, just so you know, is that I have one ability. Each class has one ability. He has the aim shot, which is just a very big hit. So that is it. We're going to try to go for this guy, the infected human. Because I'd rather he doesn't last long, because he's going to explode and deal tons of damage. The explanation helps, and it's simple. Thanks, now I understand a little bit what's happening. Yeah. Well, I don't want you to be lost. It is a fun game. I do enjoy it a lot. But yeah, let's see here. I have 4 energy left, so I think I'm going to play an Unbreakable Feint here. I could do an aim shot. I have a chance to kill this guy. If I do, my next hit is going to be dealing a ton of damage. I'm going to consume this. I got a fire shot, which we'll use on him. Okay, he took a lot of damage. And we're good. Also, we got a useless card in our deck, so I'll get rid of it. Alright. And dead. Do I want to play anything? Also, by the way, with maneuvers, they have 2 sides. So there's feints and unbreakable feints. At the beginning, feints are a lot better, but at the end of the game, unbreakable feints are a lot better. So sometimes you want to decide when to play these. So I'm going to play an unbreakable feint now, just to flip it for the future. Yeah, you're happy you decided to go to the stream that one day? Well, I'm glad you're here, Phantom. It's nice to have you hanging out. Alright, so now we get a choice of a card after every fight. So this isn't horrible, but I'm not going to be taking anything. So we have the Fate Breaking Shot, deal a hit, and reduce the energy cost of a random card by 1, so it's not bad, because you have free play, pretty much. We have Field Attack, so this has multi-shot, which it explains right there, but basically, you play all of your cards in your hand, whenever you play something that says multi-shot, but You deal less damage, so not too cool. Oh, no. Phantom, no problem. I prefer when people are talking, 100%. So yeah, I'm going to not be taking these maneuvers. And then the last one is the ultimate weaponry. This is a good quiver-ish, but I'm not going to take it. That is very true. You guys yapping gives me something to interact with. And also, it does, like, it is good for the channel in terms of analytics, so it's doubly good. Okay, let's see here. Preparations. After playing maneuver, gain 10 armor. I do want that at... I want all three of these, actually. But these two are very good. Okay, preparations. After playing maneuver, gain 10 armor. I'm going to do that. That'll make it they don't need armor. I did not see the potatoes. I think I can take a peek, though. Whoops. I have to move everything to my other monitor. I'll take a peek. I can do this live, isn't it crazy? Let's see. General. Oh, wow. Yeah, you have potato. Yeah, yes, that is very awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, I do like that a lot. It'll be for Potatoes Choice Days. Yeah, well, I'll add it in soon. For sure. But when I get my PC back, I'm going to join the Discord. Well, yeah. You are 100% allowed. Well, unless you're talking about your parents being cool with it. Sorry, that was a little bit loud. Yeah. Alright. Yes. Potato Holmes. Alright, so we want to kill the sleeper first, because if I kill one of his allies, it's going to awaken and deal tons of damage. Let's see here. We have 4 energy, so I'm going to play... Ugh. I don't really want to play 2 feints. I think I will anyway. Let's do a big hit. Followed by a regular one. And just chill. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely cool with it. Yep. All are welcome. Alright, let's draw 2 more arrows. Luckily I have the smoke shot. Can I kill him? I did. Let's try to... Oh. This is actually a little bit tough. I could play the Unbreakable Feint to deal more damage with my aim shot. Maybe I will. So then he'll die, guaranteed. And bring in an arrow, so now he's just dead. Oh yeah. No problem. So I'm not going to take any of these. I don't like any of them. Alright. Panic attack. Every 3rd maneuver used in combat grants you some barrier. Not very good. Changing positions, ending a turn without dealing any hits. That never happens. Grants you 25 barrier. 2 bad ones. And then calm advantage. This isn't awful, so I'll take it. Every 6th maneuver played in a combat reduces the energy cost of the next maneuver by 1. So we will take that. Every once in a while we will get a free maneuver then. We'll still grab the armor. Alright. Let's see. Let's take some risks here. Well, I say that, but I'm not going to be using any armor. I'm going to hope that I'm able to get a kill here. Alright, so he's out. I can bring in an elemental. I will. A water shot. Okay. Couldn't quite get him. That's okay. Let's see. We're going to do an Unbreakable Feint. We want that to flip. We can also play an arrow bag, which I'll do. My phone died and I rushed it into the charger. Oh yeah. Rip battery. Also, I didn't mention this, but there's one more, well, there's probably a few more things to mention. Well, pretty soon as you make a couple more, but another thing is that we do have items in this game. At the moment, all you start with is healing mixtures to heal yourself, as well as throwing knives to help with damage output if, you know, you just didn't kill somebody and need a little bit of oomph. And then there's also the weird candle flames. So the way that this works is every once in a while, a tainted force card will be drawn. And depending on our weird candle level, it'll determine how good of a card it is. So if the light is really low, we're going to get a really bad tainted force card. If it's really high, we get a great one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we did, it happens like every 3 or 4 turns. I think it's a little bit random. So we got this basic hit, cost me 1. So if I play it, it's going to deal a small hit. If not, I'll gain 10% damage next turn. So, pretty basic. Alright. Let's see. Let's just kill him. And bring this in. Like I said. Yeah, school tomorrow, so I don't get that much... don't got that much longer, but I will stay here as long as I can. Well, I appreciate it, Phantom. I really do. On Wednesdays, that's when I play the earliest. But, yeah. I don't know if that is a good day for you, but yeah. Alright, so we're going to cancel these. None of them are good enough. Okay, Stunning Brilliance. This is okay. Every 12th maneuver stuns a random enemy. Not bad. Shoot to Remember. This is an interesting one. Every 8th hit deals 300% more damage. It's good if you're able to time it and then changing positions. I don't like that because it's dependent on you not dealing hits. So we're going to do Shoot to Remember for that damage output. Also, what is our armor looking like? 20? Well, I'm going to leave it like that until I know what the runestones are this run, which you will see in a moment. Alright, so this is the Treasure Guardian. Treasure Guardians typically work where if you kill the boss, the guy in the middle, everyone else scatters. So this is the Rat King, and he has a bunch of rats and the Rat Queen. So if I can kill this guy, we're through. We're golden. This wasn't the best draw. This was not the best draw, but that's okay. I think I'm actually going to have to kill the rats this time around. Alright, let's do it. Because I didn't have anything defensive, so I should be trying to kill these guys. Alright. Let's hit him. Oh, he's dead. Wow, that really worked out. So grab a couple more. Well, in other arrow. Kill him. Wow. We're doing well with damage output. What time do you start on Wednesday? Oh. Yeah. Well, Phantom, we're in the same time zone then. I start at 6 o'clock. Well, 6:30, actually. 6:30, typically. Yeah. Well, you're on EST, right? Alright, so I can do a hit here. Not the best. I guess I could hold bow to double the damage. That can just about kill him. I suppose I will. I don't like hold bow much. Yep, he did. Alright, so whenever we defeat a Treasure Guardian, typically I believe you get runestones as well as a very nice reward of either you can duplicate a card, increase card draw, or heal to full. Never heal to full. Never. So I'm going to increase card draw because I don't have anything that's that good to duplicate. And we got 5. This is actually not half bad. So, this guy is very dependent on armor for defense, unlike other classes. We got 2 of these that increase my armor by 10. So I'm going to put those in the armor slots. This stuff is just okay. We have a cracked Stan. This one's going to go in my weapon slot, reduce enemy armor by 10. That's not half bad. Then we have 2 eels. So I'll equip them even though they're not that good, but when it's in the weapon slot, every 3rd turn, you always deal max damage. And when it's in the armor slot, every 3rd turn, the enemies deal minimum damage, because typically there's a range. So it just helps you out a little bit. Okay. Huh. Well, so we want to do a feint. That looks good. Alright, so we're very defensive at the moment. Do a hit there. I suppose I should. Could kill him? Nope. Now you did. Okay, I can bring in an arrow bag. Do I want to do so? I'll grab 2 of these cards. Well, you know what? Let's try. We might be able to get a kill here. Not quite. Alright. Let's bring in the arrow bag. Let's do an unbreakable feint. Okay. Kill him. Whoops. Your phone is overheating. Does anyone know how I could cool it down? Man. I wish I did. I'm closing out the other apps, but I haven't seen the Shot of Destiny in ages. Man, in ages. Deal a hit. Damage increases by 50% for each card played. Man, I haven't seen this in forever. Okay, I'll take it. It is a big hit. Takes 1% an hour, that's it. Oh. Alright, so we have Vampiric Arrows. We could get Lifesteal every 6th hit. This isn't important because I'll typically get this at some point. The other 2 are a little bit better. We have Strong Grip, increase your damage by 2, or Padded Weird Coif, which will give us 10 more armor. I'm going to do more damage this time around. And now our first legendary for this run. So we have Ran the Sullen. So we also have these 2 people that have guard. So that means that all damage gets redirected to him. So no matter who I attack, it's always going to go to the leftmost guy with guard. He has 2 of these protectors, which is a little bit frustrating. Okay. We're going to take a feint. I guess we're just going to hit him. I actually do want to stun now I think about it. Yeah, because what he's going to do with his debuff is he's going to reduce my armor, which is very scary for this character. We're just going to do that. Okay. So in terms of pricing, I can't do everything in my hand. So we're going to play a feint for the defensive reasons. It also does give us a big hit. If we play the arrow bag, that means we can't play Shot of Destiny, or we can't play aim shot. Alright, we're going to play the arrow bag. And we're just going to do a bunch of hits. Sadly, these guys take a long time to deal with. Yeah, as you can see, didn't even get rid of his barrier. Alright. Let's do an arrow bag. Okay, we got a smoke shot. Want to smoke him. Let's do an unbreakable feint, I suppose. Either is probably good at this point in the game. Alright, so we got a big hit, so we'll do one of these. We're getting there. Yeah, 4 minutes. Man. Yeah, well, no worries. No worries, Phantom. It was awesome having you here with the time that you had. Alright, I think that reducing the enemy armor is very much so worth it. I just realized I have nothing that blocks. Which is very scary. I'm going to draw 2 cards, hoping for a smoke shot. Yeah, it's about 50-50. Let's take the risk. We got it. Okay. So I suppose I'm just going to be doing some attacks. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Man, don't remind me, Masha. It makes me sad. I don't want to lose you. Yeah, it is very late for Masha. What am I gonna do? Alright, if I play this maneuver, well, I should play the maneuver, nothing else to really do. That'll increase my damage by 50 and also give me a little bit more armor. We're gonna be taking some damage here, which is kind of scary. I'll now have to think about this. So currently I'm taking 14 and 12, so 26 damage. Let's see. So I'm not going to die, so we'll just leave it. So I want him to go down. Your test, that was the big test to see if Phantom has learned German in school or if he is fluent. That is a lot, Masha. I know a little bit of German because I had that German friend. Like, I understood Phantom's sentence, but not yours. I am from the some. I'm German. I had to use Google Translate. I swear. I'm German. I believe you. I believe you. Alright. So we're dealing a ton of damage with the aim shot. Oh yeah, I forgot we also get a free maneuver here. Let's do a free unbreakable feint because I don't really like any of the options. He should die. Alright, perfect. So we do have a stun. I could stun him and do some hits against one of these guys, damage dealers. I think I... Oh, whoops. Ooh, actually that's bad because I think I wasted my damage attack. Yeah, so I'm not going to smoke him anymore. That was a mistake. Alright. I need to learn my own language. Alright, so we got a fire shot. That's good. It'll remove a bunch of his armor. We have 4 energy left. Let's do a feint. Yeah, then we're just going to be hitting this guy. Alright. Oh! I died. I was not paying attention. See, that's why you should always pay attention. I was not paying attention. We're gonna go again. To be honest, that wasn't a bad run. It's a shame I didn't notice that I was dead there. No worries, Masha. We're having fun. It just wasn't the run. But this one is the run. This is going to be the run. Just you watch. 100%. I can guarantee it. Alright. Let's do his bow draw. Hit him. Go. Gotta go. Alright. Thank you, Phantom. It's nice having you here. Hope you have a good day at school. Alright, we're gonna take the acid flood. That's nice to have it remove some armor. Let's see here. We have delay every turn, increase damage by 5%. That's not bad. We have vital point, dealing a big hit every 3rd hit. That's actually pretty good. We're gonna take vital point this time. Damage and armor. Let's go. Interesting. So we didn't get anything defensive. I can't get the quiver. I can't imagine being able to get the kill, right? So it's a little bit scary to do hold bow. So I think that due to that, we're not going to. Just too concerning. Remove his armor by 10. Oh, sorry, 20. Alright. Yeah, it wasn't the best draw. That's okay. Alright, let's bring in a bag and we'll kill him. Do a feint to not get hit, and then we'll just stack. Alright. Let's do an unbreakable because we want it to flip and kill him. I was saying to Potato the other day that now I have to be a good example for the next generation. Because I am officially, as you had said, since I influenced your boyfriend Masha to get Kenshi, I am officially an influencer. So now I have to be careful. Make sure I am a good role model. Anyway, overdrive. Every hit deals plus 5% damage. Patience. After any turn without dealing a hit. Nope. So either quick aim or overdrive. Let's do a quick aim. I like quick aim. Each point of unused barrier gives me extra damage. Let's keep doing our thing. Damage and armor. Alright, let's do an unbreakable. Okay. Could kill him. Yeah, that's true. I also influenced you to get Obscura. Let's see. So if I... Yeah, let's hit the healer. Maybe you're just easily influenced. Well, I don't know. Hopefully not. Alright. I don't want to flip too many of those. Alright, let's do a hit. Get rid of that. Ooh, that's not going to kill me. Just realized. Okay, we'll hit her. Remove some armor. Why not? I mean, I have thought about that a little bit, like in terms of, with Tainted Grail. I probably am influencing your guys' opinions on Tainted Grail without really realizing it, because, right, a lot of people do not know Tainted Grail, but those interested in the lore, I don't know what percentage of them, but a good portion of them probably have found my channel. So it is a little bit weird because it's like those different, like the 7 theories videos, I'm really dictating like the direction that the theories are probably going to be taking to a good portion of people with Tainted Grail. I did kind of realize that not too long ago, that it's like, oh man, like if I'm way off, I really messed up here. Because a lot of it is just theories. But anyways, all these aren't half bad. Virtuous Killer. Every third arrow played in combat gives you an ultimate. I like the others better. Let's do Caltrops. Discarding cards reduces armor. I have not. I won't hear anything from Studio Agate or Agate. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. I should probably look that up. I know that it's an agate, but I don't know if they pronounce it differently. Where's the armor? Oh, right there. 10. So I need to do this 2 more times. Let's just get it over. Now we'll just go straight to attack. But yeah, I haven't heard anything from the devs. I do know that Awakened Realms is aware of my YouTube series, but they haven't, you know, said anything to me. I have been told that. So, I know that they don't mind. That's all in terms of Awakened Realms. But. Now let's do a hold bow. Just hit him. Alright. She's out. Do I want to flip anything? Nope. So you're gone. Are we going to cancel these? Devastating Precision, Resilience, every 9th maneuver played gives you armor. No. Pressure points every 4th hit. deals more damage. No. Let's do Devastating Precision. Extra ultimate and also extra damage. Not bad. We're going straight damage from here on out. I might be tempted to gain more armor if I get a bad runestone draw, though. Let's remove their armor. We got a feint. And then we'll do an attack. And another one. And another one. Alright, so I can kill him with this. Do I want to? Probably. Let's do an acid flood and see what we get. Could kill him. Nope. Not today. Alright, do a feint and we're clear. What did you miss? Well, Phantom went to bed. I died. I was a little bit too distracted. I ended up getting killed. But we're right back. So. Yeah, well, it wasn't the run. That was just the practice run to get started because it's been so long. That run was for Phantom, okay? You see, yeah, 100%. It was not. It was, yeah. There was no. I wasn't there. Yeah. Everything's fine. All right. So if I discard an arrow, I gain an armor. Quick assembly. Every fourth maneuver played. Let's see. Draw another arrow. That's not going to happen often in one turn. So let's do Calm Advantage. After the sixth maneuver, the next one is decreased by 1. That is nice to have. Alright, hopefully we get better. Well, the last run did have good runes, I gotta say. But hopefully we get some good runes here. Okay. Let's do a feint. Might be able to. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, let's get rid of her. Sure. Let's do it that way. Alright. Let's do an Unbreakable. We can just leave that in. We could do a feint for more damage, but I don't know if we exactly need it. Let's do it. Let's just get rid of the middle guy. Because then it's over. Yep. Increase card draw. I don't have a good card yet. Okay, so we have one Ethel. This isn't the best rare, but this is the one that heals us. We'll take it. We'll put it in the weapon slot probably. Ethel is going in the armor slot for increased armor, of course. Yeah, a couple crack stands. We're going to put them both in the weapon slot. Just so we reduce armor by 20 at the beginning. And then Eol. Minimize damage on the third run. Or third fight. Third turn. Not fight, man. Too many words. Alright, so 2 sleepers. Could be a pain. So a feint. Just hit her. Or it. Alright. It's looking fine. Dead. And not quite dead. Let's do the Unbreakable feints. Those should flip. And then we can just kill him. Alright. Okay. Oh man. Well, we're not going to take any of these. Hoping for something but Veracity. Okay, good. We got it. That's very nice to have. Whenever we kill an enemy, gain 5 ultimate charges. Very important for this character. Let's go. Legendary encounter already. It feels way too early. I feel like I should have one more fight, but I don't. Okay. I'll just do both Unbreakables. Do some hits. Ooh, okay. Armor decreased by 50 for a turn. You gotta get stunned. It's a shame I have to use it on him. He's dealing way too much damage. don't think the feint is even going to help me much. What could I do? I could reduce their damage by 20%. Probably the better call. Maybe. I don't think either's going to do much, actually. Let's bring the arrow bag. Okay. Yeah, let's just do the feint, just for increased damage. Hit him. Okay. So, I forget. I do have the thing that reduces armor if I discard cards, right? Yeah, caltrops. So if I do the acid flood, that will reduce a ton of armor all round. So maybe I will. Because he's not going to go down, so let's just do it. Oh yeah, we can also bring in a big hit. Let's do it. Okay, so he's out of here. Well, our armor's down to 0, so that's good, so I can play a feint. Alright. I can smoke him so I can deal damage to others, which I'm gonna do. Let's bring in an arrow bag. Okay, very intriguing. We can kill either of these. Which one's more important? I think they're equal, they're the same character, so you're out. I can't quite kill him. We're gonna do an acid flood. This gets maxed out, but do I want to use it? I'll just kill him. No, I will. Let's hit Ran. He's almost dead. Okay. Bring in an arrow bag. Ran is dead. With this. And we're through. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Discard a card, yes please. Let's get rid of the stepping stones. I haven't used it yet. Alright, I believe that I decided I prefer Herald of Nature better than any of the others, because, right, 15 barrier is so lame. But yeah, 200% damage, reduce armor, and also reduce damage. I think that's the way to go. The Herald of Thunder is very good, but we're going to go Herald of Nature today. I think it is a little bit better. Got new items. Got a weird candle. Okay. So I could stun him, which is a little bit concerning. So if I do stun this guy, that would mean that I'm going to want to kill the sleeper this round. And I could play an unbreakable feint. Excuse me. So we're going to play it. What's the damage at now? Now let's not risk it. Let's just attack him. I feel like I could have done that bag. Okay. So he can be killed. Let's do so. So now she's back. We can get rid of her with him. I think I want to play. We could do an unbreakable feint, but we'll delay that till now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, none of these are good enough. We're canceling. Steady aim. After ending a turn without dealing any hits. Nope. Stairs of Bodies. This is a good one. I need, what's it called? Patience, I think. We're going to take Stairs of Bodies. After killing an enemy, gain 100% more damage for the next hit. Yep. Doing it. Okay. So we can play 2 feints here. We're playing at least 1. Alright. I'll just leave it as it is. We'll just kill him next round. Flip anything? No. Dead. Ooh. Oh man, really? Oh, why? Oh man. What do I do? Alright, we're gonna have to go Corrosive Rainfall, because there are tons of good arrow. Man, that hurts. Man, why now, game? Why now? Alright, we're gonna go Corrosive Rainfall. Yeah, to get a better arrow bag. Because we have had too many runs that we don't have any. And we also have problems with arrows, but there's like 6 of them or 7 of them that would do the trick, so this is just one of many. There's only like 2 or 3 quivers that I'm tempted to grab, and this is one of them. So let's take Corrosive Rainfall. Alright, ooh, awesome. We got great arrows. That's really nice. Very important for late game. All elemental arrows deal more damage and also gain piercing. Fantastic. Let's go. Tulsi Treasure Guardian. Who is it now? I forget. Oh yeah, the nobleman. Alright, this should be fine. Yeah, let's play A Feint. Kill him. Can't quite kill that guy. Okay, play another feint, I guess. Ooh, one shy. Rough. Well, we'll kill him. Okay. Playing Unbreakable. If we play Corrosive Rainfall, this guy should just get killed. Yeah, anything you want to flip? No, I don't think so. Yep. Nice. Let's just increase our card draw. Okay. I've seen worse. Alright, so let's combine that. Probably gonna, yeah, let's equip it and combine it. So Sigil isn't horrible. I probably want Tyr instead of Oz. So Tyr will give us extra damage on the first round. Now what? Eol isn't very useful, minimizing the damage on the third round. Let's put Oz in to heal, just in case we need it. Retaliate. I guess we'll grab some Retaliate. You know, it'll help occasionally. Occasionally. I'll be glad I took it. Okay. Alright, so let's do an Unbreakable Feint. Alright, put us over the edge already. It does. Let's do so. Oh yeah, we can't do Corrosive Rainfall. I thought that we could. Alright, let's kill one of these guys. Bring in Corrosive Rainfall. Pop, pop, pop. And he's out. Again, 2 really good cards. I have to take an Advanced Feint, though. Advanced Feint is just so amazing. It's the equivalent of playing 2 feints at once. Like, I cannot pass it up. But that is a shame to lose Call to Arms. That is such a great quiver. Like, ugh, man. Man, does that hurt. But I need Advanced Feint. I haven't had it in so long, either. Oh, man. What a shame. The kitchen sink. What a shame. Alright, we're gonna have to take the Advanced Feint. It hurts. Alright. Well-earned reward. Oh, wait. Patience? No. These are both at the end of your turn if they don't deal hits. Okay. Well-earned reward for more ultimate charges. And hopefully we run into it again. Hopefully we get the kitchen sink again. Oh yeah, we're already at the boss fight. Awesome. Okay. Okay. We will do a feint. They have a lot of damage coming at me at the moment. I mean, I can absolutely kill one of these guys. This is a little bit scary. We're gonna want to do our warding lore because they are dealing damage to me. I think I'm only barely alive right now. That's not good. Not good at all. I could toss a Berserker Potion. Would that be worth it? Maybe. I do have my Acid Flood I could use at some point. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a Berserker Potion. Let's do it on him. That should be enough to kill him. Well, it might not. It's okay if it isn't. It'll be a little bit of a pain, but it's okay. He's out. Now we can get our Corrosive Rainfall. We need to kill the two little guys. Oh, we can't kill them both. Alright, well, we can kill one. Almost kill the other. Well, he's going to be dealing damage to me if I don't. So I think it is worth getting the Elemental. Ooh, that's a really good Elemental, though. Oh. Alright, what's the damage they're dealing anyway? They're dealing about 100. Okay, yeah, I have to kill him. Alright, you're dead. And, yeah, we'll hit ya. And, yeah. Sure, remove some armor. So this will hurt. Okay. Let's do a smoke shot on him. So we have our advanced feints. I guess we'll just play it now. So then we're able to defend against everything. Let's see here. Let's bring in the arrow bag. Alright, let's do an aim shot. 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 So he's out. We can bring in a big elemental. We will. Hoping for something a little bit better than that, but that's okay. We'll hit him. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. So we're going to want to stun him. He's just dealing too much damage. Let's bring in the toxic shots, I guess. So I have 3 energy left. Could increase damage a little bit, but let's do a mastered feint. Is really nice. Yeah, so now we have enough to kill him. Cool. And now we're going to do a ton of toxic shots. There's a chance he's going to pop an enemy out. No, he's not. Okay, we're good. Let's do this. And a big elemental. Okay. Alright, that works. Okay, unbreakable. So that is enough to be able to defend against everything. We have 3 energy left. Let's do a feint. Just hit him. It's a huge hit. Wow. Huge. Alright, we'll just chill because we're not taking damage. A free feint. I'll take it. We have a lot of energy, so let's bring in the arrow bags. Can kill him with a regular shot, probably. Yep. Let's do so. Bring in a huge elemental. What do we got? Psychic. Really nice. Great. Let's smoke him. Huh. Alright. Hit him. Kill him. Well, let's do acid and then hit him. Alright, we're doing really well here. Do I want to do Corrosive Rainfall? Or an element? Yeah, let's do a big hit. Psychic shot again. Okay, let's do an aim shot, and then we're just going to be blocking. Unbreakable and an advanced, and we're good. Perfect. Alright, so he's just dead. Do I want to flip anything? Probably the Unbreakables. Also, the weird cards are bad enough. I'm going to pop one of these. They're officially too much of a pain. I have to pop one. Discard a card. Fantastic. I feel, on one hand, I feel like we're going through this really fast. On the other hand, I feel like we're not. Alright, 2 more fights to the Treasure Guardian. Alright, want to get rid of the Soul Harvester first, followed by the Tainted Corpse. This one's just a mild amount of annoying. Could I kill him? Probably not. Unlikely. So let's do a feint. Actually, I might have been able to as I looked at it, but because I realized we have the vital points. And no, we couldn't have. Very close, though. He's dead. Perfect. Corrosive Rainfall. He absolutely needs to lose his armor. We could do an arrow bag. I think that we will. We can bring in an elemental, but let's just try to kill him. He's out. Suotoxic. You can kill him with this. And then the last one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Man, I'm a little bit tempted to take high ground. It did help me in the past to have a guaranteed block. That probably is wise. Let's do it. So we're going to have high ground. It's an ability card, meaning they will always draw it. It's a very, like, defensive card, but sometimes it's just very nice to have. Alright, Stunning Brilliance. Every 12th maneuver stuns a random enemy. Vampiric Arrows gives us some lifesteal, and then increase your max health by 40%. We have healing runestones at the moment, but we're about to drop them. Oh man. Man, oh man. I mean, the 12th maneuver, that's going to be really way down the line. Like, it'll happen near the end of a fight. I might want it at some point. We're going to take it. Yeah, because we have the runestone that heals us. Alright. To the Treasure Guardian. Let's see here. So we have 2 phase shifters. We have the Deranged Red Priest that heals and gives barriers sometimes, and then the Corrupted Giant. Great. We haven't seen the phase shifters much lately. Alright. Let's see here. They're dealing 32 damage between those two, so 60, yeah, about 65 damage. That's a lot. So we're going to want to do a feint and an Unbreakable, just to make sure we're fine. We can kill the Deranged Red Priest. I think I will. And oddly enough, I think I want to do the Acid Flood. I do. Now I could bring in a big elemental arrow. I think I actually will. Yeah, cool. Cool. Ooh, nice. Corrosive Rainfall. Let's pop those in. So they take half damage, but this one's also taking double damage, so it's a wash. I need to play a defensive card. Let's do a Unbreakable Feint. Alright, this is the biggest one I have is the aim shot, so I'll do it. One. Do I need to time do I need to time this at all? Doesn't look like it. Excuse me. We're gonna leave this because it's gonna give us extra damage next round. Sorry. Excuse me. Alright. Not much left. Let's do a second feint. T. Oh yeah, how are you feeling anyway, Masha? Feeling any better? Any worse? How are you doing? Shot of Destiny isn't too bad. Normal. Yeah. Shot of Destiny will probably average about a 300% damage shot, more or less. I guess I'll take it. That's a big hit. We don't have any big hits. Alright, resilience. Every 9th maneuver played gives you more armor. Neo. You were able to lie on your healthy side for a while without any pain. Well, that's good. Yeah. The start of each turn with full ultimate, gain 100% damage. We're going to take loaded weapon. Alright. The giant worm. Let's see. So we're going to do a feint followed by an unbreakable. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do the acid flood now. And then bring in the corrosive rainfall and remove a bunch of his armor. Now he is blocked, so we'll just chill. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so let's do an unbreakable. Let's bring in an arrow bag. Well, do I want to bring in an arrow bag? Let's bring in an elemental arrow just to see what we get. Okay. What's the damage output here? 129. This deals more, so let's do that. Followed by this, which will remove some of his armor. Might kill him. Nope. Very close. I guess if I had played this, he would have died. Well, it's fine. We can play Master Fang. I could also probably do a smoke shot and avoid all the damage. We'll do that. Alright. I don't want to flip anything, so we're good. Nice. I do need more damage percentage, because that's not really raising that much. Ooh, duplicate or increase card drop. What would I duplicate is the question. I could get a second corrosive weaponry. I could also get a second advanced feint. No, I'm going to do that eventually. I guess I could do it now. I know I'm going to do it. Okay. Okay. I'll remember some of these. So we can upgrade the stand, which we'll definitely do. Now what do we have? The eels we're not going to use. Calc we're not going to use. Win. Gain extra damage a turn for every inflicted stun. Or in the armor slot, stun a random enemy every 4 turns. And Oz is the healing one. We're not drawing all too well here. Am I at full health? No. Alright. We need a very good mythic runestone at this point, because it's not going all too well. Alright. Aim shot will probably kill the... Yeah, you can kill him. That'll wake up both of these two, but I think that'll be okay, because we can bring in an arrow bag. Can't quite kill him, sadly. Okay, what do I want to do? Let's do an unbreakable feint. I might be able to kill him now. Yep. And maybe you. Yep. Bring in a big elemental. Almost kills her. And she did. Not taking any of these. We're just going to cancel here. Yeah, I I actually didn't eat until, or drink water till it was really late in the day. I was so busy today. My goodness. I think it was at, well, I had breakfast at, I want to say it was 4:30, p.m. It took a while. And then I also downed a water bottle. But, alright, let's see. So we have delayed punishment. Each discarded arrow gives you more damage. Not bad. The weird coif isn't terrible, because I don't think I ever got the passive that gives me armor. Let me double check. That's not good. You gotta drink a lot, because, yeah. That is true. I do use my voice a lot. I mean, I have a water bottle. I'll take another sip. But yeah. I don't believe... I'll check if I have the one that gives me armor. I do not. So let's take the padded weird coif. We also are not getting rune stones that give us armor. So that is a little bit important. By the way, Masha, I don't know if this ever happens to you, like with D&D, but so the other day, well, like a month and a half ago, whenever it was, the first time I played D&D since I started streaming, like I barely said a word because I don't know, I was just tired, so I wasn't talking that much, right? So I just kind of like sat there for a good portion of it, and probably about an hour passes, and then I start talking, and my voice is dead. And that has never happened before, because my voice, typically it takes a while for my voice to die. But I didn't say a single word for like almost an hour, because I was just out of it. And, yeah, it was just like, I just started speaking, and my voice was already dead. I'm like, what in the world? Has that ever happened to you? I don't know how that happened. It was really weird. Anyway. So Acid Flood makes the most sense over Shot of Destiny or Aim Shot because they have too much armor. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're going to bring in the Corrosive Rainfall. Oh, yeah, it's getting redirected. Well, he's going to go down pretty quickly then. That's good. Well, a feint will do it for me. Actually, I prefer the other side of this. Let's also flip that one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what was really happening, because I just didn't say much. I was just, like, making a comment, like, a word here or there type of thing, you know? And then it was like I started to say a sentence, and it was just like I was just dead. It was just gone. So he can die from this, which is cool. I'll just do it. Now, I could stun him to attack the big guy, but I don't think that there's really much value in that. Probably none at all, really. So we're just going to hit him. Need to remove his armor somehow, but that'll happen later. Try throw enhances potential inflammation from strain. I can probably kill him with the Corrosive Rainfall, right? Probably. Like, you know, Corrosive Rainfall and other stuff, I'm saying. Okay, so if I do an aim shot here, well, then I'm not playing anything defensive, right? So I don't want that to happen. I could bring in... I could bring in an arrow bag. Alright, let's do a regular old feint. That's all I need. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do an arrow bag. Okay. I don't know if this is enough. Oh, it is. Okay. I should have calculated that, so I wouldn't be concerned. Alright. That's fine. Whoops. Start of the year, when you proper lost your voice, I thought I was fine. Working a day got worse than before in terms of the ability to use my voice. There's so much going on in our body we're not aware of. Yeah. often worse than we think we are. Thank you. We probably are. Well, especially when if you try to ignore it, because you cannot ignore some issues. Oh, that was an accident, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted to play one of them. So I can get rid of him. I think I will. Let's bring in an arrow bag. I'm just going to shoot him a bunch. Okay. Let's bring in a free feint. The corrosive rainfall. Let's put one on him just so I can kill him easier. He's gonna want to kill him in one hit here. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, I guess that was a bad call then. So I can defend against them. Could even kill him, but let's just hit the big guy. Some electrical theory I've been looking into might have some medical implications once it's better understood. The gist is that water can store information, and if you can encode water and structure in certain ways, you can introduce it into the body to trick the body into copying it. Interesting. That sounds kind of similar. Well, I don't know exactly what the implications would be, but it does remind me a little bit of, like, you know, vaccinations. But all right, let's do an unbreakable feint. That won't be quite enough. I wonder if I can kill him. What's this one? Reduce their armor. I guess I can afford that. I'm trying to kill that guy, obviously. Yeah, yeah, I can manage it, maybe. Maybe I can't manage it, actually. It's kind of close. Yeah, couldn't manage it. Well, I'm able to defend against it because of the psychic shock. Yeah, well, you're right. I know it's not the same, but it sounds similar in terms of the method. Okay, let's do a corrosive rainfall. Not enough, so let's just kill him. Yep, he's out. Right. Discard a card. What do I want to remove? So in terms of defenses, we are in the clear. We should probably remove one of the quivers here. Interesting. Alright. What's the Harbinger of Darkness do again? Deals damage to all enemies. I liked it when I used it before, so let's do it again. Alright. Be very likely to just directly encode this sort of information into the body via some kind of plasma waveform. Very interesting. That sounds kind of disturbing in terms of like biological warfare. But yes, very interesting. Okay, I can't see his damage output game. Alright, 9 to 11. Alright, that's fine. So I can kill the rat. He's hitting random targets, right? But still, I want to be able to avoid almost 40 points of damage. So yeah, one unbreakable will be enough. That won't kill him. Yeah, I hate to use a big hit on this guy, but we will. Just to make sure he's out. Let's do the corrosive rainfall. Let's hit them all once. Just to make sure that they're all going to be taking some damage here. Alright, let's knock them out. Let's see, we have 30 damage there. Alright, let's bring the big hit. He's out. 30 damage isn't bad to deal with, we'll just do an unbreakable. Let's do an acid flood, actually. Okay. We can get in a big hit. If it's the darkness attack, that'd be awesome. Not fire shot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that was an accident. Not a big deal, though. Might kill that one. So he's out of the equation. And he's absolutely being blocked here. Let's remove their armor. I remember back when I was in college, there was this... Ooh, dark shot, nice. There was this debate I once had with a lady that was trying to... okay, we have a big hit here. We're going to take it while we can, Lightbringer's Avalanche. But she was trying to argue that people who invent technology should be held responsible for what people do with the technology. And I always just thought just how bizarre that is. It's just like, it's just so insane. I mean, sometimes, you know, you might be able to make some kind of an excuse if you look at some specific inventions. But it's like, sometimes it's like you really don't know what it's going to be used for when you make it. And many times you just stumble upon it. It's like, hey, I'm curious what happens when you combine these two, you know, chemicals. It should create this interesting effect. And also, if one scientist doesn't discover it, another scientist will. So it's like, I don't know. I just thought it was so bizarre. That just doesn't seem right. Because they shouldn't be held accountable for being the one, because somebody else is going to do it tomorrow. Only in extreme circumstances I could understand. But, I don't know. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. So he's hitting his ally, so I don't need to be worried at all about defense. However, I'm still going to play a couple, flip that to the better side, and we'll just leave it. Yeah, he's not going to die, so let's play a feint. Right, people should not be held morally accountable for other people's actions. Exactly. 100% agree. Does not make logical sense. Alright, let's take a feint here. Man, his armor. That is way too high. I could smoke him to attack, possibly try to kill the Spirit Bender or the Soul Harvester. Because the Spirit Bender is summoning that big attack, and if I can get rid of him, then he's just gone. Alright, so now the guard is no longer working. Yeah, it's pretty close to killing him. Alright, he's dead. Awesome. Bringing a big hit. You're dead. Instead of taking practical experimentation and using that to advance the science, scientists are taking the preconceived notions of their science to throw out valid experimentation that does not line up with what they proclaim is fact. You could call it a form of hubris. Yeah. Not to get into philosophy, but it kind of reminds me of, I love potato. But that kind of reminds me of, what do you call it? Nietzsche's writings. Because that was one of his biggest complaints of the past philosophers, was that they had all these preconceived ideas, and that's what he didn't like. Because if you're building off of incorrect thought, you're going to just have incorrect thought. Which, you know, has some validity to it, but... Anyway, we're going to cancel these. These aren't horrible, but We don't need them. Oh, finally, Tranquility. These are actually all good. Well, these two are both really good. But we're going to be taking Tranquility for the Stairs of Bodies effect. Galileo was imprisoned in his own home just for making observations of the telescope. Yes. Very crazy. Yeah. Alright, so would an Unbreakable be enough to just defend against these? Yes it would. What's this one doing? Just a hit? I doubt I can kill any of these, which is a little bit scary. Part of me is wondering if I should try to get a big elemental arrow, because I'll be able to guarantee a kill. So currently I'm discarding for 8 cards. That's plenty. I believe I need to discard 5. So yeah, so I'm going to have plenty. I'm a little bit tempted to smoke one of these guys just so that they don't get some kind of a boost, which they will. You know, I will. Because I'm not going to... Oh yeah, he is stunned. Okay, cool. I forgot. They don't change what they look like. 10% damage is pretty lame. Let's just hit one of these guys. I don't think he's taking damage there. Nope. That won't deal damage either. Alright. Alright, let's see what we get here. It's a dark... Oh, game. Uncool. That makes it too easy. Alright, let's flip and kill them. Alright, duplicating a card or increase card draw. What would I duplicate? We're just gonna increase card draw. I think we only did it once. Okay, so we got some interesting ones this time around. We got another Ethel. We're gonna take out the Oz, the healing. We don't need it. The win isn't that good. These aren't that good either. Okay, let's look at the rares. Let's put them together. Okay. And duplicating the 13th card is nice. The sigils send a random target after the 15th card played isn't too bad. Win hasn't been used much because typically the fight ends before the fourth turn. Let's see. We could do a cracked Ken. It probably is worth it, but we are going to feel the loss of that Stan. I guess we'll keep the win in. Nothing is too exceptional. Alright, let's see. So, we can get some kills pretty easily here. I might not be able to kill the Headhunter, I probably can't. So let's do a feint. Do I need to play another one? I don't. Also, I don't want to. I miss having that. What is that passive that I just grabbed? Tranquility. I haven't had it for so long and I missed it. We're doing incredible now with it. Let's bring that in. Psychic shot. Oh dear. The amount of damage we're dealing. Just crazy. Nothing needs to be flipped, so it just dead. Alright, we got the call to arms. The kitchen sink is now in play. We're taking it, absolutely. Also, that's good, because now we have something to duplicate, because that's going to be the thing that's duplicated. Alright, every second hit in combat deals 25% more damage. That's okay. Every fourth hit deals 50% more. No. Let's do overdrive. Every hit gives you 5% more damage. And yeah, we'll increase our attack and go to the next legendary. Okay. So that'll be enough. Let's pop one of these. I haven't really seen the Lightbringer's Avalanche, I just realized. Okay. Let's hit him, or it, then hit it. I think we're through. Okay. Can bring in something big. Probably should. Gain 200% more damage this turn, yes. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, dark. Ooh. Okay, well, it's the kill card. That's nice. Killed. Whoa, plus 2,000% damage. Oh my goodness. Dude. That is insane. That is ridiculous. How come I couldn't have had this situation with the Four Dwellers? Yes, good old kitchen sink. Ah, the damage. Okay. I know we killed him, but yeah, this is... Whoa, 7,000 plus damage. And I could have even dealt more if I played the arrow bag, which I was tempted to do, because that would have given us, well, a little bit more. We probably would have averaged closer to like 8,000 instead of 7,700, but still. Yeah, the run has had very nice cards. That is true, because we got the Advanced Feint, amazing. We got the Kitchen Sink, amazing. We got the Corrosive shots, Corrosive Weaponry, which is really, really nice to get. The only complaints I have is that I'd like to have one more really high damaging shot, but that's it. Like, we're doing really good. Really good. Alright, so I'm going to be getting rid of a card. We're going to get rid of the other arrow bag. We want to duplicate this Call to Arms now, as soon as we can. Because now we're low on arrow bags. We also might find something that's good, but... Yeah, this could... In terms of cards, this is probably one of the best runs, if not the best run I've had. But in terms of runes, this is like middle of the road at best. But it's not terrible. Okay. Let's see here. So I probably just want to do a feint and then just do some attacks here. Also, I realize I haven't even played high ground once. It's always just been there in case I need it. I'll just hit him. Whoops. I am tempted to do Acid Flood. You know what? Let's do Acid Flood. Yeah, because that way I have a full elemental arrow. They all... I swear, if I get another dark shot, that's just ridiculous. No, okay, good. That feels too unfair. Alright, let's play that. The air shot can get rid of anything. Let's get rid of the one that's hardest to kill. We have our kitchen sink. Let's play it. That's good. Oh, that was overkill. It's okay. Let's bring in a bunch of top... Okay, they're just gonna die, but... Okay. Toxic shots, and we'll just kill them. You just remembered you have to order a mail voting for your mayoral election in September. Oh. Do you go... Well, oh yeah, that's true, because you can't walk there. You should take pictures of the voting sheets. Non-Germans are so baffled by how long they are. Man. That would, well, yeah. It's very streamlined here in America. Well, maybe you've seen it before, but it's pretty easy. Let's do withdrawal. Gain 10 barrier after discarding every arrow. We haven't gotten that in quite a while, actually. That is pretty nice. As if I'm just shy in terms of being able to heal. Sometimes that's really nice. And also it pairs really well with the Acid Flood. Just this character in general. Alright. Ooh, yeah. It would be rough. Okay, so they're dealing a lot of damage here. So we're gonna have to do our 2 big defensive cards here. Well, a card than the big one. So we're not taking any damage now. So we can do a big hit. We probably want to get rid of him. Is this the right way to go? I believe so. A small part of me does just want to end the turn. They get a ton of charges. Maybe I will, because I'm not dealing enough damage. Also, it does remove a bunch of their armor. I reduce their armor. Now let's bring it in. Psychic Shot, which is a kill anything. I'll kill, let's kill him. Corrosive Rainfall, sure. What do I have? I have 3 energy left. Dead. Dead, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because they're going to be popped down at this point. You think you once had a regional election sheet that was 5 feet long? That is insane. Why do they even do that? There's no way to simplify it at all? Yeah. Germans are known for their efficiency. How can it be 5 feet long? Let's say no to all these. Alright, resilience, every 9th maneuver in combat gives you some armor, no. Patience, new. Delayed punishment is what I'm going to be doing. It's not the best, but each discarded arrow grants you more damage. And extra attack. And yeah, Treasure Guardian. We need some good runes. I need a good mythic. Oh, because of 30 parties. Yes. I didn't think it was at 30. I thought it was like a dozen. But I haven't, you know, I don't know that much, so. That's a ton. That's right. Yes. Yeah, potato can lie down on the floor for measurement. It is exactly 1 potato long. Let's see. I could do the big mastered feints. I kind of want to save it, but let's do it, just so you only have to play 1 card. I am tempted to do the acid flood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wouldn't actually let... You know what? Let's do it. Let's see if we can't kill him. Because we can bring in a big Elmo. No, that is not going to kill him. Not even close. But hey, we're not taking any damage. The big one's in Parliament. Yeah. Sorry. I already read that one. My bad. Yeah, well, yeah, I only really know about the bigger elections, I suppose. Yeah, there's a few countries in the world that I do know more about just because I know people from them. Yeah. Ooh. You are tall. Oh, wait. Wait a second. The math doesn't math. 5'1". Yeah. Okay, when he said 6'1", I was like, whoa, you are very tall. But yes, 5'1". Yes. We're gonna duplicate the kitchen sink. We need it to be duplicated. You're good. Alright, the calc, yeah, we'll combine just to simplify it. That'll also be combined to simplify it. Well, now Polished Sigil is a little bit better. Center random enemy after playing 9 cards. That's actually very tempting. And Ing, ooh, we got a really bad mythical here. Really bad mythical. Huh. Alright. So I might want to... I'm a little bit tempted to take Sigil, but typically the things on the weapon slot... Kind of want to keep it that way. Like, there's typically a lot more valuable things that I can put in. Man, I guess I'm just going to leave it. That was a little bit of a let... Oh, a Pure. Okay. We got something good. Very nice, actually. Okay, that works. Do I want to keep the stand? I actually have a lot of ways to remove armor. So let's take in the Pure. So we have 100% damage in the first round. Yeah. Masha and you are the same height, Potato. Okay, there are totally people your height out there, I swear. They gotta exist. Alright, let's do a feint. This is a little bit scary. Actually, a lot of bit scary. Huh. Well, I think I'm gonna have to do... I have no ways to discard. I do have a stun, though. He gets better unless he gets stunned. Let's do a high ground. Huh. We're one of the taller ones at work. This is a little bit scary. I do gain a little bit of block for discarding cards. Alright, we're taking some damage, but I believe we'll be okay. It'll be a little bit close, actually, but we should be okay. A little bit concerning. 120. He is dealing about 140. Could deal more. Let's eat some meat for safety reasons. Yeah. It is a little close still. If he does maximum, that's 104, 163. So I'm not dead. Okay, we'll leave it. Okay. Alright. Man. I know, sometimes whenever I meet very short women, it is just, I don't know. I think it's funny because they're just so many. I am also a taller person. That armor is a little bit frustrating. I could do an acid flood. Man, I'm trying to think of what's the best way to go about this. I'm probably gonna have to do some defensive cards here. Like several. Let's do advanced feints first. Let's see what we need. We need another big one. We can do an unbreakable. So that might be enough now. 160. It is kind of close, so we're gonna want to get a kill. I could do an aim shot. followed by an acid flood. No, let's do it. No matter what I draw, will be enough to kill him. So we're fine. I'm not... Oh man, I'm not making fun of shorties. Yeah. Yes, average. 100%. Let's do a middle ground. Oh, we get a free one? Yeah, let's do it a feint. So he's dealt with. He is not. We can still stun him. I would prefer if I don't have to. Well, okay, we can kill him with the aim shot. I'll put this in. Okay, good, he's just dead. Anything you want to flip? Let's flip this. Alright. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty short. Do you know the struggle of trying to reach for something on a shelf at a store? Oh, Masha, are you actually taller than you said? Oh, no. Oh, no, Potato. You might... We'll see. Alright, let's cancel. Alright, Spiral every 4th hit deals 100% more damage. Is not bad. Concussion every 10th hit stuns an enemy. This did save our keister a few times, so we're going to take that. Well, I'm just glad I'm still the tallest person. I love being the tallest person. It is the best. Alright. Let's do a smoke. He has a lot of health. Uncool. Do low ground. Then we're probably just going to do an unbreakable feint, I suppose. Actually, no, let's do a regular feint. 85, 54, 80. Okay, so we're taking a teeny tiny bit of damage. Tiny amount. We should go after this guy. Ooh, actually, should I? Okay, I'm going to do one more hit. Then these 5 will get discarded. Let's see. So I could do the corrosive rainfall and kill him. You're 5'6", yeah. Okay, that can almost, well, kind of almost kill him. Alright, let's just get rid of him. Man, I hope I'm playing this okay. I should be thinking about this a little bit more. Okay, I think we're going to have to stun a golem. Then we're going to have to, okay, let's do a mastered feint first. You know what? No, we don't have to stun a golem. Yeah, we should just play 2 maneuvers and we're not going to be doing the aim shot. That's what we're going to have to do. Extra damage, we'll just play that. Now, we might have enough to kill him now. Very close. That's actually okay. We'll kill him. Can bring in a big hit here. Air shot. Very cool. Let's pop in some toxics. Alright. Could kill this guy almost, but I don't think I will. Oh, he's stunned. Well, I think that's okay. Okay. You want short Masha? Yeah. I am sorry, Potato. I think you're still the shortest amongst us. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance... Well, okay. Maybe Phantom is shorter. Who knows? Let's actually smoke him, because I have a good chance of killing the Awakened Golem. Ooh, a Dark Shot. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Interesting. Do I want to do it now? I suppose. I don't know what's going to happen. Alright, cool. He's buffing, which is annoying. Let's do a Corrosive Rainfall. No one's attacking me. The good news about him buffing is I can just not worry about armor. So the Avalanche, even though it just hits him twice. Oh, he's stunned. Okay. Cool. What am I discarding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can only play one of these. Let's play this one. Ooh, you're 5'2". Your ID card. Yeah. So I should be able to get rid of that guy, I believe. Also, I probably should have attacked him first. That would have been wiser. Alright, so this will get rid of him. Next hit deals a lot of damage. Could do a call to arms. I think that I will. I think I'm going to save 1 energy for the Shot of Destiny, because that's going to be a big hit here. Oh, he's stunned. Okay. Alright, let's... Huh. Man. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna do Advanced Feints. I just meant to... I was distracted because I sneezed. We're not taking damage, so it's not a problem. Alright, let's flip the Feints here. Flip them to the better side. Bring in a Psychic Shot. Cool. Super dead. And super dead. Yep. Man. We need more zero-costing arrows. Man. Okay. I'm trying to think if I should get rid of a regular feint. Because I'm guaranteed to maneuver. So we have 2 cards I guaranteed. If you take those out of the equation, that means I have 17 cards. Yeah, that means I have 17 cards, and of them, 6 of them are blocks. Yeah, I guess it's about right. Usually I like to make it between a third and a fourth. Yeah, so I'll leave it. So what do I want to get rid of? Thank you, Masha Gesundheit. Danke. I could get rid of a regular shot. I think I probably will. But that means I do want to find a zero-costing arrow. So we're on the hunt for a zero-costing arrow. Blood Candle, we're going to use that. Also, we should be putting in better stuff. Because we're getting to the point of the game in which we can lose. Pretty easily, I might add. Like a bad round and we're out, you know. But we're doing good. We just need a better runestone. The next runestone drop needs to be pretty solid. Alright, so I can stun an enemy for 1. That's not a bad one. I have been saving my Weird Candle Flame. I'm probably going to keep doing so. I'm trying to preserve it for the long run. Okay, so I could do an acid. Acid Flood wouldn't be a bad idea. We're gonna have to kill these guys fast if I do this, but I think I will, because that'll give us the Corrosive Rainfall. We have plenty of blocks to block everything. So let's do a feint. What am I at? Am I already clear? I'm already about clear. Oh, yeah, let's play one more. We could do a small stun. Is that preferable? Yeah, so one of these guys does need to be... or no. Nope, never mind. Nope. I am wrong. Alright, is not needed to stun him. I guess we'll do a stun anyway, just so we don't take damage though. Alright, so that's a ton of damage. We're now in a little bit of a pickle. Let's see. So if I do a Mastered Feint, that should be able to block everything, give or take. Yeah. Yeah, a very, very mild pickle. So if I do 2 shots, he'll get killed. I'll do it. It costs me 0 energy. So bring in something big. Air shot. Cool. You're dead. Very nice. So let's bring in a call to arms. That's pretty nice as well. Could actually bring in another call to arms. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, there were no arrows to draw. Awkward. Alright, let's see. It does give us more damage though. So all we can really do is just a regular shot as well as a Shot of Destiny. The Shot of Destiny does have a bonus right now. But the bonus is just the basic amount of damage. Alright, let's hit him. And he's not dealing me damage yet. So we're good. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to deal enough damage to him just that next round I wouldn't have a problem. And I don't. Anything to flip? Yes, this one needs to flip. And he's dead. Nice. Nice. Not taking any of these. Okay. Interesting. So we have Relaxed Body. Increase your max health by 40. I'm not going to do that. Shoot to Forget. Every second hit deals 25% more damage. Not bad. It's not that good either, but it's not bad. Every third arrow played gives you an ultimate. Let's do the Shoot to Forget. And one ultimate charge occasionally isn't stellar. Alright. So no Acid Flood. Let's do a Mastered Feint. So 80 damage, 80-ish damage. So we're taking a little bit too much at the moment. Hard to tell who to go for. So if I hit him, in theory I could just do a high ground. That'll be enough. I think I will, actually. Because then everything's going to get discarded. This will max out. Let's see what we get. Air shot, that'll kill anything. In terms of damage output, I should kill one of these guys. He's also a problem, but we can deal with him. And if I kill them both, then we're in the clear, but... Huh. Alright, doesn't look like it can actually kill the guy. Also, did I have this go off already? I don't think so. If I do the Acid Flood, I can get rid of 5 cards, so then this can... Oh, no, I did have it go off. I did. So I don't want to do the Acid Flood. Alright, we're going to have to do a Unbreakable Feint, probably. Because I can smoke him. Let's see here. Actually, a middle ground might be enough. Actually, it is. Yeah. It's not a big deal. Let's do an Acid Flood on him. Alright. Do the big hit. Psychic. If that kills anything, let's just get rid of her. Him. Anything I want to flip? Yes. That needs to flip. That's it. Alright. Not taking any of these. Alright, Virtuous Killer. Right. Every third arrow played, gain an ultimate. That's just okay. Oh, Preparations. I've been waiting for this one. After playing Maneuver, gain 10 armor. Yeah, sometimes they remove your armor. I'm going to want that. Alright, here we go. This is the important part. I need to get some really nice runes from this guy. I really do. We will see if it happens. Oh yeah, we should have flipped this earlier. The low ground, but that's okay. Let's play it. Let's play a Unbreakable Feint. So now we are blocking through everything. We don't have that much damage output here. We're gonna smoke him so he doesn't heal anybody. And yeah, we'll just leave it. So we get this maxed out. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's do... Well, actually, I don't know if I really need Corrosive Rainfall because their armor is going to be decreasing. I am tempted to just start off with the Acid Flood, but let's do an Elemental Arrow. If it's a dark... No, it's not. Let's kill him. So everyone's armor is lowered. We could do a Call to Arms. Let's do it. Okay, so all the arrows have been drawn, pretty much. Okay. Is this enough to get a kill? No. It would be nice if it was. Alright. I guess we're just going to almost kill him. And kill him with some shots. Alright. They're losing more armor by the second. A shot of Destiny should be able to kill one of these guys soon. Well, I guess we'll do it now. Hoping that that's enough. Nope. Alright, dead. We have 3 divine oils that'll kill him. Alright. Now, do we get good runestones? But first, duplicating a card. We learned it. Yeah. Think of a harbor. Yes. Duplicate a card. I think I will. That was my first guess too, Potato. Alright, let's get another Acid Flood. I think it is worth it. Okay, this wasn't good. Alright, combine those. I can combine them again, really. Well, maybe there is some value to take it then. Margareta. Just gonna call her Jimmy? Man. Her name isn't Jimmy. I do know her name now. Alright, this was a very bad draw. We're just gonna have to sit. The stand isn't bad. Reduce enemy armor by 30 though. I'm tempted to replace the tier with it. Maybe I will. Oh, your grandma's called Margaret? Magdalena. That was another good guess. Man, Potato knows a lot of names. So these guys are a little bit of a pain. Let's see here. And I suppose if I do 3 unbreakable feints, I'll be... Oh, I might not be fine. I don't think I have to get a kill, though. We're going to have to go defensive. I don't think we have much of an option. Alright, we actually might have just needed 2... Or no, we didn't. We needed all 3. We're still taking a little bit of damage somehow. We could do high ground to ensure we don't take damage, but this will do it instead. Discarding some arrows. We're going to leave it so that this maxes out. Mariella. That's another good guess. Ooh, Dark Shot. I'll just kill everybody. That is crazy that I just have like the kill all card. Anything else I want to flip? Nope, that's it. Alright, go ahead. Alright, steady aim and patience are dependent on me not getting any hits. It's never going to happen, so let's do a spiral. Which one is this again? Oh, we're here already. Oh, it's already 12, almost 12:30. Okay. Let's do this then. Okay. Time is flying. It is a tough one, Potato, I gotta say. Dawn had to look it up online with the hints in order to figure it out. So luckily I did draw a Mastered Feint. So if I do a Mastered Feint, that'll give me a lot of block. I probably have to do that. 210, that's still not enough. Dude, alright, we're gonna have to do a feint. Do I have to do a high ground? I hope not. I might. Oh, if I do an acid flood, it might be fine. Alright, so we're... So if I do an acid flood... Well, I also have a smoke shot. Do I want to smoke somebody? Do I have to smoke somebody? I think I do. I think I have to smoke one of the big ones. Alright, let's smoke a big one. So now it's at about 260 damage between the two of them. So it leaves me 25. Okay, I'm still actually dead. Or almost dead, I should say. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop a blood candle and also a healing mixture. Just to make sure we feel good. Marisha is rather close, in a way. Alright. Man, do I have to do a high ground is the question. Is there any way to calculate it? No. I guess I could bring in a book, a tome. Because if it's a block card, I could play it. If it's an arrow, that'll just give me more, more cards to discard. 315, 260, 340. Alright, so we're not going to die, but we are going to be hurt. Let's hit the left one. I am very tempted. You know what? We're, as odd as it might seem, I think I'm going to draw a card just to discard it. Just that this gets maxed out. No damage. Very close, though. Okay. Okay. I guess I didn't really need to do that then, given what we just drew. We could bring in the Corrosive Rainfall, Call to Arms. We'll probably be able to max out an Elemental still. But then, I don't have too many defensive cards. Hopefully this works out. I probably should be calculating this, but I'm not. We can stun another person, so we'll stun the middle guy next. Because I believe he's immune to stun after he gets stunned. Yep. Yes, kitchen sink here. Yeah, one shot was left behind. Poor thing. Alright, so we have to do defensive stuff now. So the Master Feint. 150, that's not enough, so we have to do an Unbreakable. Oh, we also get a free one. Let's do a free Feint. Good, it'll flip it. Alright, so we're being able to defend against everything now. It would be nice if I could just kill him, but we actually do need to get that kill. We probably, yeah, we want to kill them both. Yeah, we do. Man, that hurts to use toxic shots on them. Maybe I don't need to. Ooh, that's not enough. Or is it? Oh, no, it's 223. I think it's 123. Okay. Bring in a big hit. Fire shot, great. Okay. Man, I am like clicking every card very slow. I'm so nervous. Okay. Let's play this. Move their armor by 75%. That's good. Okay. Probably Feint and Unbreakable. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Oh, man. So, oh yeah, he's just healing himself. By the way, Tomato, the Claire Obscure mods I'm also using one that adds a quick save, because apparently the community at large has figured out a hack to trigger the autosave. Huh. I did not know that. That is interesting. Well, I am tempted to use that then, or try that. They're dealing about 150 damage. So we're blocking through this. I feel like I should keep using the Acid Flood just to keep removing their armor. I think I am going to do so. It doesn't feel the best to do that, but I'm going to do it. If I discard these, this will be maxed out. I could do the kitchen sink, though. Yeah, you know what? I will. Let's do a kitchen sink, which is just what it's called now. We could just do another Acid Flood. I think I will. A second Acid Flood. Great. Guess I could have done another one. If you swap out your clothes, it auto-saves when you leave the menu. Oh, really? You love the kitchen sink term. Well, that's what it is. It's a kitchen sink. So he healed to full, but he is stunned. I could do the Corrosive Rainfall. Their damage output is a little bit much, though. Now let's see what we... Man, do I want to do that? Alright, I'm gonna have to do an Advanced Feint, followed by an Unbreakable, and probably a second Unbreakable. Actually, if I discard cards, I'll be barely okay. Yeah, then I'll be barely okay, as long as I discard an arrow, which I should. Alright, I'm going to do a Quiver. We're going to be doing this to remove a bunch of their armor. Want to make sure they're very low here. I could do a bunch of good hits. Let's do it. And we'll just save that. This one we'll just discard. Okay. A lot of interesting options here. We're gonna bring in the big elemental, see what it is. Okay, very nice. We can kill him in one shot. Nice. Let's just get rid of him. Now you have a big boost to attack. Let's kitchen sink. I just realized I don't have that many defensive abilities, and he is dealing a lot of damage there. A little nerve-wracking. Alright, we're gonna do a smoke, just so I don't have to worry about it. Then we're just gonna go for this guy. I think that's the way to go. So let's see. We're not gonna do the acid shot this time round. Big hit. Oh, he's just gone. I didn't even realize that. Okay, then let's just do the let's just do the acid flood then. He's gonna go down anyway. Alright. Big hit. Nice. I'm not gonna kill him though. Do I want to play anything ahead of time? Let's do a feint. A free card. I don't think I'll play it though. He's almost dead. Did this kill him? Yes, it does. Woo! And it duplicated. Nice. Really good there. Whew. Okay, discarding a card. Man, what do I want to get rid of? There's not much I'm considering. The only thing is getting rid of a regular feint, but I don't know. That feels like the wrong move. Feels dangerous. I kind of do want to keep getting rid of the regular shots, but we need more arrows is the problem. But I'm going to do it. We just need to find more arrows. We need to keep managing our deck. Okay. The next time I might get rid of a feint. If I find nothing, then I'm probably gonna have to get rid of a feint. Like if we find no arrows in the meantime. Alright. Well, we're almost at the end, crazy enough. Okay, good. Let's play this. Reduce the damage by 75%. Cool. So we just need... Well, I guess if we discard 3 arrows, we're probably fine. Which will probably happen with Acid Flood, so I don't even have to worry about it much. I could even start that way. Given what we have... I think that I will. If I go for him, I'm going to have to kill him, so let's just go for him. I'm not positive he'll die. In fact, I was quite positive he wouldn't die. So. I need to drink tea. Is my voice sounding bad? I'll drink more water. Okay. I don't know if that's better. But right. Let's see. They're dealing a lot of damage all around here. Yeah, sippy sip. I need ginger tea. Man, I swear, I drink ginger tea so much with the nausea that I feel like I just get sick of it at this point. I use it way too much. Well, so if I... Okay, this isn't going to kill him right now. So if I do kill him with the aim shot, that takes 2 energy, which is scary. If I play a kitchen sink, they'll give me all my cards. I could stun him. Alright, I think I can still manage this if I do this. We're gonna do a kitchen sink. So that's everything we have. Actually, it might not be. I should have played it in the other order. Ooh, we're missing the smoke shot. That's what I needed. Well, I might have to play it then, which is a little bit concerning, but I think it's okay. Yeah, we need it. Because he needs to get stunned. Alright. So, yeah, let's just do some hits. Actually, we probably didn't even need to do that. Bring in the psychic shot, so he is dead. Yes, the kitchen sink. Pretty soon we're gonna need to have a kitchen sink emoji. Oh man. Dark shot will just kill him. Anything I want to flip? No, everything is the right way. Let's kill him. Alright, we're gonna leave things as they are. We need a 0 costing arrow. We're not getting it. Alright, Ultimate Survivor. Every maneuver gives you 3 barrier. That is so lame, I swear. Resurrection. Once per combat, if your barrier is broken by a fatal blow, you'll get to 1 HP. We have learned this is not very helpful. And delay. At the start of every turn, increase your damage by 5%. I think I'll use that. That'll be helpful more so for the Four Dweller fight. And that's what I need to be focused on. Four Dweller fights and then everything after. And everything after that is just, yeah, situations like this with oodles of damage. Having to kill them really fast. Okay. I guess we'll do an advanced feint just to flip it. For the most part. So this guy can get stunned, which is intriguing. I don't have a stun shot though. Or smoke shot, I mean. So in order to handle this, I have to use another defensive ability. Let's do an unbreakable feint. That should be plenty. It isn't. 60, about 150. No, that's not. 270 about. We're gonna have to do one more. Okay, so now we're fine. That was a lot that I had to spend. Alright, if I do an acid flood, I can do the corrosive rainfall, so I'll do so. And does he deal more damage if he gets hit each turn unless it's stunned? Okay. Now, he's going to become the main problem, but both of these need to die next round. Okay. Whew. So he's stunnable. We're probably just going to do that. We're focusing on the other 3. Let's kitchen sink this. Get a huge hit. Yeah, it'll kill either of them. But he's out. Almost kill him. We need slightly better damage. Yeah, we also need to do an unbreakable feint to defend. Is that enough? It is enough. Alright, he's gonna have to take a couple hits. And then we got a big elemental. I guess I could get rid of the big guy. Not opposed to it. Let's do it. Do an acid flood. Alright, well we're doing alright here. We definitely do need more 0. Oh, wow, that's a lot of blocks. Yeah, that's a lot of arrows. Alright, yeah, we definitely want to play the kitchen sink. But first, let's get a kill. Kitchen sink. Kill him. What? That might have been a little bit loud, sorry. Okay. We have 1 energy left. Probably best to do this attack. Then let's do an acid flood. Alright, let's bring this in. Psychic shot can kill anything. Yep. Alright, we're doing pretty... I mean, they're all gonna die. We're doing pretty good. There's no longer a concern of death. I'll say that. Hey, the dark shot. That'll kill anything, so we want to flip what we need to. The feints, preferably. And yeah, that's it. So we'll just kill him. Perfect. Okay. Well, I mean, the unyielding quiver isn't bad. I mean, it's... I don't know. I don't think I'm going to take it, because the call to arms is just really good. And I'm going to run out of arrows so fast. We don't have enough arrows is the problem. We need zero costing arrows. Okay. So, let's see here. We can get pressure points for a bigger fourth hit. We can get strong grip, which will increase our damage probably close to 5%, which isn't horrible. And then Revel and Massacre, which will just keep healing us perpetually. You dislike the word quiver. What's another word for that word? What's another word for quiver? In terms of the backpack arrow the arrow. Well, we'll just call them bags. We'll just call them bags. How about that? I think it's like, yeah. I think it's like how some people really hate the word moist. But anyways, so we have pressure points. Might be the way to go. You know, let's do strong grip. I typically don't. Okay. Let's do this. Reduce damage of all enemies by 50% this turn. I think I'll do that. I don't exactly want to play Mastered Feint, but actually maybe I will. 140. That's actually not quite enough. Carry on. I could do a stun. I don't really want to do a stun. We actually didn't draw very well because we got all of our bags. That was actually a pretty bad draw now that I think about it. Okay, let's stun him. Let's hit him. And discard. Because now all we're going to have is pretty much arrows. Well, we do have a Massive Feint. Oh dear. This is a family-friendly channel. For the record. Obviously, look at the enemies. This is fun for the whole family. Okay, I'm probably going to do a feint just to flip it, if nothing else. Try to get rid of that guy. I could wait for a shot of destiny, but let's do a mastered feint. That should make us be completely fine. You can also kill him with this. Yeah, he'll be about dead. Alright, he's out. Let's do an acid flood. Bring this in. I actually kind of want to play the advanced feints. Then bring this in. Okay. Alright, he's out. That's a big hit. Does anything need to flip? No. He's out. Oh, man. Alright, let's do a preparation time. Revel and Massacre, healing, what was it, by 30? It's not bad. Pressure points, dealing 50% additional damage every fourth hit. Also not bad. Let's do pressure points. We're going all out on damage. It's a family-friendly channel. Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs. Eat ice cream. Yes. For the record, I don't swear. Okay? Like, oh man, I forgot it's a 4-dweller fight. Halo Pals just hopped off this game for the night. Can't get over how good of a game this is. Oh yeah, it is very addictive, Halo Pals. It is very addictive. You put a sailor to shame. Good Giles. Don't do it. Okay. By the way, Halo Pals, have you done an Endless Misery run or Endless Power run? Oh, no. This isn't Fallout Island. This is Conquest. Alright, we're gonna do an advanced feint, mainly to flip it. Let's see here. Their damage output is, let's presume a higher end, 120 to 40, about 300 damage here. Alright, we're gonna have to do this again. Alright, so now we're good. Oh, you haven't played this game yet? Yeah, it's very similar to Slay the Spire. I mean, right. It's just pretty much a mix. Like if you just mix Slay the Spire and Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, it's probably about right. Oh yeah. I've completed Fall of Avalon. It's pretty good. I also like that too, but I gotta say, I will admit the third act was a little bit of a letdown for me. I mean, some of it I think was honestly fine, but, you know, it was a lot of fun, but some of it was a little bit of a letdown. Okay, sadly, all we can really do is a shot, but it probably is preferable if I don't play a single card after what I did, because I need this to max out, so let's do nothing. I'm probably going to be playing 1.1 on the channel soon-ish. Well, when it comes out, you know. Are you still in Act 2? Yeah. Act 1 and Act 2 are definitely the best. They're both really good. Such amazing world building, all that. Act 3 is just, I don't know. It's like 20% less, or 30% less, right? In terms of, well, yeah. I guess that's the way I'd say it. It's 20 to 30% less, not as good. But it's still very good in its full form. But anyway. Okay, so their damage output is still about the same. If I do a corrosive, let's do a corrosive weaponry. But we're gonna have to do a couple of these as well. Let's do a massive feint, followed by an unbreakable. Now we're a little bit on the low side, but with the acid. Oh, no, we're good now. Alright. Corrosive rainfall. I think I want to go one at a time here. That's usually what I do. Let's do an acid flood. I can't do the preparation time. I should have done that before. We'll just discard that for the damage. Let's see what we get. Water shot? Meh. Okay. I mean, I'll do it. Ooh. We didn't get a good draw on the defenses. And look at all those. Okay. So I think we're going to have to do an advanced feint and a high ground no matter what. I can smoke somebody if I need to. I mean, currently where they're dealing. 6120. Actually, we're doing really good with defense anyway. We got really lucky with getting that advanced feint this run. I haven't seen that in ages. Alright, let's bring in some toxics. He's almost maxed out. That's why I hit him. I'm kind of thinking of doing a shot at Destiny this time. Yeah, because it should be more than the aim shot. I can bring in the call to arms. If I do so, the next hand is just going to be feint. So, well, almost. That is kind of funny. Or I could do the big hit here. Oh, actually the stars are aligning, I forgot. Yeah, so I should do a big hit now. You know what? I might actually do the Shot of Destiny just because it's going to be a bigger hit. 2,700 damage. Yes, the kitchen sink is what gave us the, you know, made us do so well last time for sure. A stunned. Now, I believe I'm perfectly fine. Okay, another stun, they're all buffing. Okay, now's the time that I'm not... Well, I was a little bit unlucky because I got all my defensive cards, but now they're all buffing. Okay. Do I want to bring in a big shot now? If I do, I can't get more charges. Ooh. Actually, that's not true. Oh, no. We should play this more intelligently than I was just about to do. Let's just make him lose all of his armor. And we can do the kitchen sink, because that'll give us an acid flood, so that will be fine. I guess we'll do an aim shot. Now, I don't need that many. Let's see here, I have to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I discard 3, I'm good. So that's, we're very fine. Oh, he's stunned. Okay. Let's do it. Being a big elemental. Air shot, so that's our most damaging attack. Alright. 2/3 dead. Can the kitchen sink get us another win? That is the question. That is the question. I mean, I like the combo of doing Corrosive Rainfall, Call to Arms, and then always drawing an Acid Flood, and then getting a big Elemental. That seems like a good call. But let's first do a feint. Now let's do the Mastered Feint. Let's see where we're at. We're blocking 210 damage. That's only blocking 2 of these attacks. Alright, so if I do a feint... Alright, this is what's going to happen. We're going to do a feint. We're going to do a Call to Arms. So now whenever I do the Acid Flood, everything will be discarded. That'll give us a big boost. And also, we can stun him, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Let's... ooh, I should have flood him, actually. That was a mistake. Ooh. I can kill him. But I don't get Fire Shot often. Apparently they're dealing 300 and... Yeah. A little over 300 damage. Alright, let's not waste this. Man, this can kill him, but we're gonna hit him. Okay. Okay, this is a really nice thing to get. Stun all enemies for 2 turns. We're gonna be getting a ton of this weirdness discharge, though. Alright, we're gonna do it. I don't want them to activate ever. The pain is that we're getting all this weirdness discharge. A huge pain, I might say. Alright, we're gonna have to play a couple of these. I'm tempted to even do 3. That is a big hit. Let's do 2. Alright, so we're discarding a lot. Okay. Let's bring it in. Ooh, a dark shot. That's not bad. Let's play the low ground just to increase our damage output. Let's play this to flip it. We're gonna heal. Let's do another weirdness discharge. Heal again. Alright, let's do a huge hit. One down. Okay. I can't exactly excuse me, increase the damage output here. I am tempted to do, well, I am going to do an acid flood, but let's first do that. And then acid flood. Okay. We believe in kitchen sink. That guy's probably the same 11 to 22, looks like. Okay, so I'm going to do a mastered feint. Yeah, so that is enough, so now I'm able to defend against everything. Oddly enough, I think I want to do this now. Let's do a psychic. Ooh, 7 health left. That's pretty rare. Let's remove those. I can still do both. Let's remove another weirdness discharge. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so he's out. And then I'll just remove a bunch of armor here. We don't need to do another stun, let's just do an acid flood. I gotta say, this fight is going a lot better than usual. Which maybe I shouldn't say that, but it's true. Alright, whoa, that's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's play a feint. Just to guarantee the kill. Ooh, it's still not guaranteed. Well, it's pretty close. Yeah, the kitchen sink guides us. That is correct. We are guided by the kitchen sink. Let's do a call to arms. I could do a smoke shot, but I don't want more of the weirdness discharge. Very unfun. We actually do need another unbreakable feint. Let's do a weirdness, get rid of a weirdness discharge. Let's remove more of his armor. Alright. Yeah, let's remove a bunch of their armor. Let's remove a weirdness discharge. Ooh, it's double played because of Ken. That could have killed me. Alright. Man, we're about out of healing mixtures. I don't want to play any more of them. We're just going to have to suffer through the weirdness discharges from here on out. Okay. Okay. One of these situations, huh? What do I have? Feint and an unbreakable feint. I probably should have thought about this a little bit more, but we're going to do a feint followed by an unbreakable feint. Now, do they need to die? Maybe. Man, it's hard to see that guy's damage. That's the one complaint about the game. Sometimes the guy in the far right or far left can't be seen. Okay. So they're dealing about 150, yeah, almost 200 damage at the moment. I could play the high ground for free. Maybe I will. Yeah, because now I'm definitely okay. A bathtub. That is so true. What is a bathtub but a big sink? 100% accurate. Alright, let's do the acid flood. Bring in a big hit. Could almost kill him. I think I'm just going to ignore the stray ghost for now. Oh, he's dead. Okay. He's buffing. That's fine. Corrosive rainfall. I think we're going to do it again. Our second time succeeding. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Do I need to do some blocks? I might. I can't kill him, right? Yeah. I can't kill him. No way. Let's do an advanced feint. That's enough to be able to block everything. Alright, let's do Lightbringer. Whoops. Lightbringer. Then we're going to go the Acid Flood. Bring the big hit. Alright. Alright. Do a call to arms, I guess. Yep. Alright, we can do a feint. We're going to want to at some point. So averaging it out, we're not taking any damage. We're not going to as soon as we play an Acid Flood, which we will be doing in a second. Let's do one of these. We stunned. Okay. And a Shot of Destiny. That was double played. Okay. Oh, a Dark Shot. Okay, so then they're going to be dealt with. Whew. Okay. Okay. That is awesome. We did it. Now, we're not there yet. As you know. Oh, man, we're in trouble. We're in so much trouble. Because we need more shots. About to fall asleep. I want to see what happens. Alright, we're not going to remove any cards. We're going to leave it. I'm sorry, Kid Johns. Is there any meat for me to eat? Doesn't really look like it. We are... Do I want to remove anything? I think I'm actually going to keep things as they are. Except for that one. I'm not going to have the Wayfarer sleeves. Ooh, okay. We got a lot of cracked stuff. Cracked ear. At the start of every turn, reduce the cost of a card by 1. Oh my goodness, is this amazing. Okay, finally we got this card, or this rune. Okay, there is hope that we can break a record here. There is actually hope. We got Polished Ear, or Ire, however you pronounce it. Every 5th card is now duplicated. I cannot stress enough how important this is. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. Popping that in. We don't need the stun anymore. We did the fight. Okay, now I have to decide what I want to do with our defensive runes, though. We do have a problem with a little bit with damage, believe it or not. Even though we dealt a ton of damage before. What I want is something better, but we just don't have it. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything I'm going to be putting in the armor slot, because if I do upgrade the Ethel, that means one of them is going to be open. Huh. Sorry, every turn, deal 1 hit. Okay, no. Yeah, it doesn't really seem it. I could get the Retaliate. The stun is so rarely useful because they just like to make me suffer. Alright, we're just going to leave it. Man, do I grab a healing mixture? We're gonna grab a healing mixture. We never do that. Never. It's 7 a.m., but I need to go to the shops because I want to make shakshuka today. I don't know what that is. I want to eat it. Alright. We just got one big hit here. About 400 damage. Reduce the damage of all enemies by 75% this turn. We're going to pop one of these. We're going to try to pop one of those in every fight. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. Oh my goodness. It is possible. It is in fact possible. Okay, so if I'm able to kill him... This is actually an interesting idea. So if I do an Acid Flood followed by Call to Arms and Corrosive Rainfall, we might be able to get this off this round. 1, 2... Yeah, we need exactly 3 arrows to be discarded. However, I do want to play at least 1 card for increased damage. This is probably going to need to be played, but we don't need to play it now. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're going to do a middle ground. I'm going to have hope that I can kill him in 1 round. Okay, he's out. I'm going to do... We need to just do both. It doesn't matter the order. Okay. Let's remove a bunch of his armor. It's gone. Oh my goodness. I think that we have a really good team here. Yikes, Rip Tomato. Wow. It's a Middle Eastern spicy... Oh no, tomato sauce. Oh my goodness. That does sound pretty tasty though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this would be the exact amount. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die here. Yes. I wish it was a different shot so I could guarantee it. Yep. Oh my goodness. We have a I mean, I swear, we actually have a really, really good deck here. I think there's legitimate hope that we could get the top 10. There is real hope. Okay. Might add potatoes in? Oh no, potato. they're consuming us. Alright, let's do a 0 costing card there. Let's see. Let us see. I think we're going to keep doing the exact same thing. Right? It seems to be the way to go. Ooh, that was actually kind of an accident, but that works. Preparation time, sure. Oh my goodness. Usually this fight is a lot harder than this. The Shot of Destiny will actually do a lot. We can actually kill him with that. Let's do it. Let's do an Acid Flood. Ooh, do we even need to? Well, I'll do it anyway. Big hit. Air shot. Cool. You're dead. Man, tomato and potato are a great flavor combo. This is just awful. Okay, we're gonna hit him. Hit him. Alright, so we can do a Call to Arms, which gives us the ability to do an Acid Flood. But actually, we need to be a little bit more careful here. I can kill him. Alright, so now we can do an Acid Flood. I probably didn't really need to do that. Oh, I do want to play low ground here. Let's flip it into something better. There, you did. Alright. You've eaten potato fries with strawberry ice cream before? Was it good? Let's do advanced feints. Alright, I think we're going to keep doing the same stuff. It is just... It just seems to be the combo to go with. I don't know if I need to do this. Wait. I want him to die. Not quite. If I do one of these, I should be fine. Acid Flood. Eyes out. Bring in something big. Cool. Okay, Call to Arms. We can probably just shoot these guys to death. We don't need to do the trick. Nice. Ooh, I actually should have checked if anything needed to be flipped. But it's okay. Extra damage. Okay. Do we have what we need to start off? We do not. So we can't do the trick at the moment. In theory, excuse me, that's not bad. In theory, we could use the talking skull. I don't want to do that. It's uncool. Alright, we're not going to do it. Man, it's so hard to see the damage output. So he's at 94. I'm probably going to have to look at them like this from now on. Just like whenever there's a bunch of enemies like that, which is a little bit of a pain, but it's okay. Let's see. Yes, potato is in fact a cannibal. It has been confirmed. Let's do a massive feint. So everything is now blocked. Man, that's so nice. I can't stress that enough. I don't even have to worry about it then. The hopeless mutation is the one that has to be gotten rid of. Well, these two have to be gotten rid of. The enemy will attack. Stuns will reset his bonuses. I could actually do a smoke shot then against him. So oh, he's immune to stun. Okay, great. Perfect. Exactly. Completely pre-planned. Okay, this isn't the best then. But I do think I'm going to want to have enough things discarded that I'm going to have a ton of ultimate. So we're actually going to sit here. Because also, right, they do lose some armor when I discard. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, we did get the acid shots. This isn't the best situation. Alright. I believe I can do a corrosive rainfall without much of a repercussion. I'm gonna start hitting them. We're gonna have to get rid of both. He is a problem. Do I have to get rid of all three? That would be awful. 200? Maybe I do. No. I'm gonna have to do a massive feint. So he's clear, and then I got to do an unbreakable. That's the only way to defend against those two. So I know I was gonna have to do it, so I'll just do it now. So I could do a preparation time, but then I'm really dependent on this one elemental attack. I have to kill him, and I can't do that. What's the damage output here? Okay, close to 1,000 damage. Close to it. Okay, so the acid flood is going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to discard 2 cards. So the acid flood will discard the other acid flood and the shot. Oh, and also the aim shot. Okay. So I have to decide if I want to do the Lightbringer's Avalanche or the preparation time. I think I have to do the Lightbringer's Avalanche. This is going to be very close. I just need to discard 2 cards. Okay. Ooh, this isn't enough. Man, I can't see his damage. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to be burning some stuff over here in order to kill these guys. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Alright, let's burn the acid flask. So this will be a big hit, but we're probably going to have to burn all these. And Masha is bullying me in the chat. I thought we were friends. I could do the talking skull and see what happens, but we don't really have the energy for it. Do I have to keep doing this? I think I do. Okay, he's about out. Alright, that wasn't the best situation, but they're blocked. Alright. I am being bullied. Okay. Let's see. Do a call to arms, grab everything. He can be stunned. We could just go for him then. Yeah, then I just have to deal with this guy. I don't think there's any arrows left. No. Nothing needs to be flipped either. Alright, let's do a avalanche. Shot of death. No. Alright, let's do a shot of destiny. Acid flood, and then this should kill him. Actually not positive. It should. Nope. 97 shy. Okay, well, we've been getting mildly unlucky with that. But we're good. I believe it was 46. I believe you're right, yeah. I believe it was 46 that we got to. Alright, I handled that fight really poorly. I gotta say. That is scary. But we did get a lot of new stuff. A lot of consecrated oil. We got another acid flask out of the smoke bomb. The problem is that we only have one throwing knife now. Ugh. Ew, ew, ew. We could throw in a berserker potion in there. I might, because it's only one. And that would probably give me a little bit more value. Alright. Brace yourself. Brace yourselves. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we got the huge attackers. Ooh. We have the bad side of the advanced feints today. Scary. The smoke shot can only be used on him. We'll do it. We know it's going to happen. I advance feint. Let's see where we're at from there. Yikes. Huge yikes. We didn't get a single quiver either. That was a bad draw. Okay. Not the best situation to be in. He's gonna have to die, that blood drunk. I don't know if I can defend against this. If I can, I will. Let's see. 182, so they're both dealt with. Right, he has to die. Because these two are now more or less dealt with. So I think what we're gonna have to do is remove a bunch of his armor. I'm a little bit tempted to play advanced feints, but we won't. We're gonna have to do a talking skull. Well, now we get him. Okay, that works for me. Oh, we had it duplicated. I need to remember about duplication. Maybe that's a little bit of overkill. So we'll call to arms. So how many cards do I need to discard? I need to discard 3. That's pretty easy. Yeah, all the ones are grayed out. Alright, we're gonna put this on him because he's the next one to go. We can use these attacks. He's gonna die from whatever this is. Pretty sure it's guaranteed. we psychic? Yep. Okay. Alright, we're in a much better situation now. Far better. We should be fine from here. We want to play the cards we want to have flipped, though. Yeah, he can be dealt with. So we'll call to arms. Alright, some toxic shots. Whoops. Toxic. Alright, we're going to do a... let's move back up. You can do one of these. Actually, that'll probably kill him. Yep. Okay. Let's hit him. And hit him. And then do... acid blood. Fire shot. Dead. Dead. We want to play the feint. Alright. I think that we're good. Anything I want to flip? Nope. Alright, well that went a lot better. I need to remember the duplication. Pretty desperately. I am mildly tempted to... Smooth. Thank you. Smooth. I am mildly tempted to, to wait to the next stream, but I won't do it. Because the next time I stream, I want to play Expedition 33. Let's see here. We have two weird bears. Another blood drunk. A lot of them are stunnable. But we don't have it up. So we're going to have to do an acid flood. 100%. We're going to have to kill this blood drunk. Actually, the red priest isn't a big deal. Yeah, let's start with this and see where we're left off. Okay, so we can do a smoke shot to one of the bears. He's going to remove my oh yeah, I need to remember this. He's going to remove my armor permanently. And that is very bad for this character. However, that damage output, I don't think I can handle it. Alright, let's do a smoke on him. I hate to do that. I kind of really want to do it to him, but... And yeah, it is a pretty addictive game. It's a lot of fun. I am liking it a ton. Might be able to actually kill that guy anyway. By the way, when is... in two more cards... Two more plays, it's going to be duplicated. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it is tempting to do an acid flood now. Because then, this will be played twice. He's dead. Yeah. Yeah, I do need to keep track of that. Okay. It's a lot of damage. I guess he removed my armor anyway? Oh, right. I couldn't stop him. I forgot. Okay. Call to arms. We can do the corrosive rainfall. We can stun somebody here. Let's stun him. Well, either of them are fine. Well, he is stunnable, right? Yeah. So let's get rid of him. So we want to kill the weird bear over there. Let's bring in the rainfall. Ooh, the toxic shot went to the top of my deck. Whoops. I think I can keep playing this. He should die. Hopefully. Oh, he's stunned anyway. Okay. Yeah, sure. It doesn't really matter too much then what we do. Let's do one of those. Let's remove his armor because he's gonna go. Yep. Also, this is a big guy. Spent an hour just running around talking to every single NPC in town. I know, yeah, I almost... Oh, is there a town later? I almost talked to everybody at the beginning. It was very close. Alright. I still don't want to combine this unless I have a backup. Doesn't look like I do still. Let's combine those even though I don't use them. Combine those even though I don't use them. And also those. I would like to use the polished eel, but I can't really. Alright, we're just going to leave it. I think everything is good as it is. We needed one ethyl from that, but it's okay. The NPCs are so weird. They're unique. They're special. That's what they are. Ugh, not a good draw. Okay. Actually, this is pretty scary. Okay, we're gonna pop a candle. I can stun an enemy, but everyone is unstunnable. I cannot defend against this. I can get kind of close. Actually, if I'm able to duplicate the Mastered Feint, maybe I can, but everything costs me 1. And it's the 5th card is duplicated. Yeah, I got a really unlucky draw here. Okay. And I need another energy. I don't have it. I need, the only other way is to get a kill, but I can't, there's no way. Necromancer would be the closest one. Yeah, I'd only be able to play 3 cards and then play the Shot at Destiny. That's not good. Now wait a second, it's, yeah, the 5th card is duplicated. I was gonna say, does it cost 0? But no. No, they're all immune to stun. I might have to pop an oversaturated runestone. I guess I will. I think that's the only way to do this. I mean, I'm not, so I can save myself, but I don't like using the oversaturated runestone unless I have no other option. And I think that's where we're at. So I'm just going to do an oversaturated runestone. Fine. If I have to. You're going to do some corrosive rainfall here. These guys need to go down in particular. Also, he does. Alright. So the next card is about to be duplicated. I'm going to duplicate the Mastered Feints because I can't guarantee they're both going to die. And I might have to pivot to defense. Let's do a call to arms. So we have our Acid Flood. I want to save 1 energy just in case. Do I have to do the Acid Flood now? No. I don't have to do it now. Yeah, I don't think I can kill them both. Yeah, there's no way I can kill them both, actually. I'm probably going to have to do an Unbreakable Feint. There's going to be a 13th card played. I played 6. I could try to duplicate the Unbreakable Feint. And then also, I do get a free Unbreakable Feint after I get a kill. Or I get a free feint, I should say. Oh dear. This is more problematic than I'd like. I could dump a bunch of Berserker Potions on him and just make sure to kill him. I think we're gonna do that, actually. The Necromancer is a problem. Oh. I think we're gonna do it. This is very dangerous. Oh. 2 and a 3. Come on. And a 3. Okay. You gotta scram. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm too slow. This is a tough one, though. Alright, we're gonna do a regular shot. Yeah. See you later, Casey. Kid Childs. Yeah, I might be forced to stop pretty soon if I get too tired, which I'm gonna feel bad about, but I might. But yeah. So I can do a shot still. I probably should. Now let's do the acid flood. Not the best. That's very not good. Okay, what's about to go off? Oh, this is about to be duplicated again. Right. Well, so he might actually die. He did. Wait, that didn't count as a kill? Strange. So he is stunnable. If I do a call to arms... I could stun him. I wouldn't really be able to kill this guy, though. Yeah, I want to be able to duplicate a card, but... oh my goodness. This is tough. Yeah, I can't duplicate the unbreakable feint. I probably should... well, I couldn't have duplicated the water shot. I would have died. This is very close. If I do the... well, okay. If I do the skull, what do I draw? Okay. I could get a master feint in here. Then I'll be fine. So, I guess we'll do that. Okay, so now we're fine. Well, actually, are we? No, we're not. We are not fine, actually. That's not good. I thought that was going to be enough. Yeah, they're dealing a lot more damage. 450, yeah, 550 damage. It's 100 over what I can handle. I do have a smoke bomb. I'm probably going to have to dump that. So I should be fine now. Alright, if they do maximum, I could die, but I think we're good. Alright. Okay, one down. Alright, so we're gonna smoke this one. Can we smoke him? I don't remember. He might technically be immune, but it doesn't matter. Okay, because yeah, no one else is smokable anyway. Alright. Interesting card draw, actually. Not good. Not good. Didn't get any of my quivers. Yeah, they both need to die soon. Okay, let's bring it in. Psychic shot. Pretty good. So I could kill him. Could almost kill him. Reduces his armor by 100, so I could kill him later, but you want? Let's get rid of this. Now let's get rid of him. Oh, did it get duplicated? It must have. So I can stun an enemy with a hit, because that's what's right there. We're gonna oddly do that. Do we have a duplicate up? No. Not for 2 more card draws. Let's do an acid flood. Now we have a duplicate that is available, so let's do a mastered feint. Perfect. Okay, then we just want to be playing these 360. Is that fine? Nope. We want to go one more time. Okay. Okay, we have a free advance feint. I'm gonna play it. are gonna get a big elemental shot. That is pretty good. I don't think it will kill everybody. Alright. Corrosive, hit. We can do call to arms. This will kill him. Oh, it's about over. I'm a little bit tempted to chill because I want these two to flip. Yeah, I don't think I actually want to kill him quite yet. Okay. I know, touch and go, but I got it. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even draw them. Is he stunnable? No. He's dealing too much damage. I can't flip the cards I wanted to. That's okay. We'll just kill him. Okay. What are we at anyway? I don't remember. 42 combats have been won. Alright. I might have to end it here. I'm getting a little bit too tired. I'm afraid I'm going to make a big old mistake. So, what's probably going to be happening then is that I'm probably going to play this at the beginning of Tuesday. See how far I go. And then play Expedition 33 after. Because, yeah, it is almost 2 o'clock and I'm not thinking 100% straight. So, I'm probably going to have to end it. But, yeah. Also, by the way, just so you know, Masha, I should have mentioned it when Kid was here, but I do have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. So I don't know when I'll be available on Tuesday. It is possible I won't even be able to stream. It's hard to tell. It depends on how I'll be feeling on Tuesday, but I probably also won't know until around the time I'm streaming, or like 8 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, but yeah, I just thought I should tell you. Yeah, it's just more the medical stuff, so I'm okay. I'll live, but yeah, it's just more stuff. But yeah, I'm doing all right. But yeah, I'll if I can't do it on Tuesday, then I'll just do it on Wednesday instead. But yeah, I thought you should be made aware. Yeah. I mean, at some point I might do a day off, but I don't know when I would. It is a little bit hard to keep up. I mean, the lore videos are the ones that are the most extensive, right? Because it's like, in terms of the amount of time it takes me to do 2 lore videos a week, I mean, it is close to like 30 hours. So, I mean, it is quite a long time because there's a lot of research, writing, editing, recording, editing, because all that stuff combined takes about 30 to 40 hours. But for 2 videos. But I don't know. I have been thinking about taking a week off with one of them, but I don't know. I probably won't, just because that isn't like me. Like, only if like, you know, there's literally 0 time in the day, I'd be like, well, I just can't do it. But anyway, for those lurking in chat who have not subscribed, please consider liking and subscribing and sharing to all of your friends. I would appreciate it a ton. On this channel, I do streams 4 times a week. I do playthrough videos on weekdays. I do lore videos I release on the weekends relating to Tainted Grail. So if you're interested in that, it'd be super cool. Yeah. Just be careful. Potato and I are the burnout police. I'm such a workaholic. Thank you, Potato. I know. I mean, it is true that this channel does. It is absolutely a full-time job, 100%. But it is interesting because, you know, who knows? I mean, I was talking to Potato the other day. It would be really cool if it works really well with Studio Gate, because, you know, with the new Tainted Grail TTRPG, Because if I am able to form some kind of a business relationship with them, something that I thought would be awesome would be also working with the King Arthur Knight's Tale people, because they're a smaller development team, and I thought that would be really cool because I adore King Arthur Knight's Tale as well. I'll pay her to sneak into your house and steal the PC. Man, I that would be a long flight for her, but she she might be down. Yeah, cat burglar. She'd probably love to be a cat burglar. Yeah, I'll just hide under my bed. Yeah, you're so small. I won't even be able to find you. You're tiny. Right. It's yeah, and I'm too tall. I will never be able to find you. That is absolutely true. You will be invisible. But yeah. Hopefully, by the way, the dream is that I'm able to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If things go as well as they are currently and do not dip in terms of numbers, then I'll make it almost just in time. But it would be really cool because, well, fun fact. Well, I don't want to say, hey, it's my birthday, but fun fact, my birthday is January 1st. So yeah, that to me is kind of like the deadline, hoping it reaches that. But that would be really cool to hit 1,000 subscribers by then. But who knows? Who knows? I'm happy with what we have. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, anyone who hasn't liked and subscribed and done all that stuff, please consider it be so cool. And I'll be seeing you guys on Tuesday with streaming more than likely. If not, I will be doing it on Wednesday. We'll pop the champagne when I reach 1K. Yeah, I will. Yeah, take it a bit easier. Um, because December is a big month for YouTube. Oh, in the fall, yeah. Yes, I have heard. Well, what was a shame is that in terms of YouTube algorithm and when people are on YouTube, I started to blow up right at the worst time because of analytics. Because I believe it's typically the worst at the end, or it's essentially July more or less, but there are like different weeks that are really bad in July. And the time that I got tons and tons of views and I got like 200 subscribers in about 2 weeks, that was, I believe, one of the weeks was the worst week for YouTube. So I kept on thinking like, man, if that happened a week sooner or later, who knows? It could have been really good. It could have had an additional 100 subscribers. That would have been awesome. Because then it would have been really easy to get to the 1,000 mark. But it's okay. Yeah. People are on summer vacation. Right. Yeah. I've heard that typically December is like around holidays is the time for YouTube. So yeah, it probably would be best if I was able to reach 1,000 subscribers by like the beginning of December, but that it might be a tough ask. Might be hard to accomplish that. But if I was able to reach 1,000 subscribers by the beginning of December, that would be really amazing for the channel. Absolutely 100%. But we'll see. We'll see if it happens. But yeah, hopefully it'll happen before the end of January. But yeah, well, yeah, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I do gotta head out though. I gotta rest and stuff, and also now I have to be working on next week's lore videos. I'm doing the script writing. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I was tempted. I honestly might do a community post and mention it, but we'll see. If I do it, I'll do it tomorrow. I haven't made a post in a while, so I probably will. But yeah, I also need to rest my voice. All you lurkers, subscribe, or else Potato will find each and every one of you. Mm-hmm. And steal their candies. La-di-da. Thank you, Potato. You are the enforcer. Absolutely. Small but deadly. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll be seeing you guys either Tuesday or Wednesday. Hope you guys have a great night. This is a threat. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys Tuesday or Wednesday. And yeah, I appreciate you. Love you all. And yeah, have a great night, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.